Surprise! Democrats just introduced a bill today to send you a little present into your mailbox. Also, a quick stimulus package update as we just learned more information today. And what some experts are saying about the current landscape right now and the economy. I have all the details for you in this video, so let's get into it right now. But if you haven't done so, or if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video so you can join the #1 channel right here on YouTube dedicated to bringing you daily updates as it pertains to stimulus checks, stimulus packages, low income, no income, money, benefits, and so much more that we're covering right here on the channel every single day in these dedicated videos. There's a lot going on right now. There's a lot of things changing, and I'm right here by your side every single day as I'm literally doing research all day, every single day, 7 days a week, and I distill it all down into these short videos, which I deliver to you so that you can stay tuned with everything going on, because I am here for you, and my commitment to you and this community as a whole is to make sure that you're staying tuned so that anytime that there are some changes, anytime that there's some money, packages, benefits, anything like that, we can jump on it right away and grab those benefits, because it's a really tough time right now, and I want to do whatever I can to help you out. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Hit that subscribe button right down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get right into this. One quick side note, my wife Corey will be back here in just a couple minutes with the new updated list of shoutouts for those names pulled right out of the fan club, so stay tuned as you may be getting a shoutout in this video, and that list does change in every single one of our videos. Alright, so let's get into the update as once again, we have a lot to talk about. Seriously, every single day, there's a lot to talk about here. So let me walk through these one at a time. Let's quickly talk about the stimulus package because this is probably going to take the shortest amount of time out of all of this. So we did learn more information today about that stimulus package that the president is likely going to be reaching out to Congress and asking them to issue. Now, here's one thing that we do know. The administration is already in talks with lawmakers on this next stimulus package. We don't know a whole lot of the parameters quite yet. However, we did learn a little bit more about what they're asking for. Now, please remember, if this is just the simple framework as of right now, they're likely going to be building a lot more on top of this. However, this is what we do know so far as what the administration has discussed with lawmakers. But again, this is just the very simple framework. And again, it's going to be built a lot more on top of this. But these are some of the general framework and some of the parameters around what they want to add some spending into the package for. So, number one, COVID testing, vaccines, and global distribution. That's number one that they want to talk about. Well, it's not necessarily number one, but this is something that they discussed. Also, funding for schools, which is kind of interesting because there's going to be a little piece of information on that here in just a second. But that's something else that they're talking about. So these are two of the elements that have been released so far. But it's going to be far more widespread than just this. So again, we've got to continue watching. This is all we really know as of right now. We have no idea how big this package is going to be. But in accordance with what Steny Hoyer said yesterday, he said that the administration is going to be asking Congress for a substantial sum, just like I talked about in the video yesterday. So again, what's a substantial sum? 10 billion, 50 billion, 100 billion, a trillion? We have no idea. We don't know what their definition of a substantial sum is quite yet, but these are a few of the parameters that we do understand that they are working on right now. So one other quick side note. We had a small handful of Republicans send over a letter asking about the over $260 billion that was sent over to schools in the last stimulus packages. So they're wondering, wait, you want to allocate more money for schools right now? And what about the $260 billion plus that schools already received? And now they're asking for more? We need some answers here. So they're sending out that letter, and they're calling on more clarity, wondering about where this $260 billion went that was allocated for schools, and now they need more. So yeah, they're asking for some answers with this whole situation right now, because they're saying, why are you asking for more when you already got over $250 billion? So maybe we'll get some answers on that sometime soon. All right, let's quickly talk about what experts are saying right now about the current landscape as in COVID, and what this means for the economy, as in what they foresee coming sometime soon here. So these experts are looking at the current situation with COVID spreading very, very fast throughout this country, over 1 million cases being reported each day lately, and this is not a solution that's going to work for everybody, right? So these experts are saying this is simply not going to work. We're almost going to be forced into a shutdown type of situation simply because here's what's happening. It is spreading so incredibly fast right now, even though that they continue to tell us that the symptoms are much more mild than other forms and variations of COVID. That's not the problem. The problem is that it's infecting so many people right now that, you know, as a percentage basis, a small percentage of those people that are being infected, even though it's much more mild, again, according to what they're telling us, it's much more mild right now, but the numbers are coming in so big, millions of people, well, over 1 million people every single day are being infected. Therefore, percentages of people are actually having more severe effects from this, right? So there are actually more severe symptoms from this. As a result of that, hospitals are filling up. People are calling in from work because they can't go to work if they're infected. Therefore, we're seeing the impacts across grocery stores, gas stations, pharmacies, trucking, warehouses. Everything across the board right now is being impacted because so many people are being infected right now that they can't come into work. Therefore, the workload is very minimal because there's a lot of people out right now. Therefore, they can't keep up with the demand for all of the products and services that need to make it onto store shelves, which again, if you've seen anything going around right now, we've seen a lot of talk about bare shelves. Therefore, the supply chain cannot be completed because there's a lack of workers out there right now trying to get that the products across the country. Not only that, once it gets to the destination, who's going to put it on the shelf when everybody's out from work right now because they're sick, right? You kind of get what I'm saying? So even though the cases are much more mild, like I said, according to what they're telling us, just the vast majority of people that are being infected right now can't come into work because, you know, they're infected. Therefore, they have to take a few days off. Therefore, we don't have the actual people power to get all the products across the country onto store shelves, the cashiers to check it out, you know, the stock people to actually put it on the shelves, all of this stuff, the warehouse workers, the distribution centers, all of this stuff. So they're basically saying, because of all this going on right now, we're almost going to be forced into some type of a shutdown because we just can't keep up. And if it continues to spread at the rate that it is, or possibly even more than this, we're going to be in a really tough situation. Again, these are not my words. These are the words of the experts and everybody that I'm kind of finding out there, and all of my resources that I'm looking at. They're kind of saying, hey, this is a really tough situation. The supply chain is already a tough situation right now. And according to what we've been seeing with all of these empty store shelves out there, they're saying it's only going to get much, much worse going on right now. So just a quick side note. Also, one other thing I saw out there right now, experts are also saying that we're likely going to be seeing egg and meat shortages coming up here. I'm not sure about where you're located, but there's a lot of products where we are. And when my wife goes out to the store and does the shopping, by the way, she's the designated shopper. She likes doing that, and she does that. So when she comes back, she's like, yeah, I couldn't get this, I couldn't get this, I couldn't get this. There's not even, substitutes for it. And it's like, okay, well, you got like half on the list, right? What are we supposed to do? If it's not on the shelf, you can't buy it. So kind of a weird thing with everything going on right now. Oh yeah, not to mention prices are much higher too. So yeah, kind of a fun situation, right? We all love it. Great. All right, so that's what's going on with that, but I don't think this is much of a surprise for anybody because we've been seeing this play out for a long, long time now. All right, let's talk about a quick surprise that you may be getting in your mailbox as a result of a new piece of legislation that was just introduced today by over 50 Democrats. Do you want to guess what it is? I'm going to say this much. I'm guessing the vast majority of you probably won't guess what it is. Oh, wow. They really spend their time in a really helpful way. Let's just say that much. All right, that's your clue. Do you want to guess what it is? All right, I'll tell you what it is. Democrats, over 50 Democrats introduced a bill today to send out a 3-pack of N95 masks to every single American. Wow. Thank you so much. I can't wait to get my 3-pack of N95 masks in the mail. Thank you. I can't wait to wear them around. Maybe I'll wear one in a video. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? So really, this is a real thing. This was honestly just introduced today. Over 50 Democrats, including Bernie Sanders, came out and introduced this bill to send out a 3-pack of N95 masks to every single American. So this is a real thing. Seriously, I can't make this up. So this is what they want to do because apparently these cloth masks that all of us have been wearing over the last, however long now, they're saying that these are not as effective with the new Omicron variant that's going around right now. So they're actually saying that the N95 mask is most effective against the Omicron variant. Therefore, we should all have 3 that we can carry around with us and wear all around. So they're basically saying this. The lawmakers didn't say this, but as I was doing some cross-referencing on this, basically what the experts are saying is that these cloth masks are basically just a fashion piece on our face. Really? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to wear a mask as a fashion piece. Just saying. It's not a fashion piece for me anyway. I'm not really sure, but maybe some people it is. But they're basically saying the cloth masks are so ineffective that it's basically just a fashion piece on our face. So I don't know. I guess that's what they're saying anyway. So they want to send us out this 3-pack of N95 mask. We'll have to see what actually happens here, but this could come arriving at the same time that you may be getting your at-home rapid COVID test. So sweet. We can get a 3-pack of masks and we can also get a rapid at-home COVID test. So maybe it'll all arrive at the same time on the same day. I don't know. Maybe we can all do it together at the same time, right? We can do our test and then we can all wear masks together. Again, I'm just being sarcastic here, but yeah, this is a real thing. So we'll have to continue watching this and see if this actually happens. I would like to know what the cost of this would actually be. I mean, seriously, how many billions of dollars is that going to cost to send out these 3-pack of masks to every American? Remember, there's 333 million Americans right now. That's going to cost a lot of money, right? Billions and billions of dollars. I don't know. Maybe that money would be better allocated sending it out in the form of, I don't know, maybe a stimulus check. Just saying. But again, what do I know? I'm just some random dude on YouTube and apparently don't know anything. I don't know. Just me. But anyway, this is what I have for you as of right now. Again, yes, I know I'm being a little bit sarcastic here, but I mean, seriously, everybody's struggling right now. We have masks, right? I mean, maybe some of us want a mask, but I mean, seriously, we want money. We want cash. We want the green stuff. We want digits in our bank accounts other than 0. We want digits in front of the decimal point, not behind the decimal point, if you know what I mean, right? So dollars, not cents. So anyway, I'll leave it there for now. So again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe down below as my wife Corey will be here in just a second with that new updated list of shoutouts for all those names that are pulled right out of the fan club. And again, please remember, the fan club is 100% optional. It is not required by any means at all. All the videos here on the channel are 100% free. They always have been and always will be going forward. And I am your one and only daily advocate as I'm here for you every single day with all of the latest updates and all of the ridiculous proposals that continue to be thrown out there. So hopefully we'll get something of a little bit of substance here soon. But either way, with that being said, subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward, as there's a lot of changes going on right now. Also, go back and check out any of the other 2,000 videos right here on the channel. And of course, share them with your friends, family, and social media. So with that being said, Corey's going to come in right now with that new updated list of shoutouts for those names right out of the fan club. If you're interested in checking it out, there's a link down in the description. Otherwise, at the top of the comments section, there is a link there as well, directly to check out the fan club. And again, remember, it is completely optional, just for those people who want a little bit more. So with that being said, Corey, take it away, and congratulations to all of the shoutouts right here in this video. All right, Corey, it's all you.
Today's shoutouts go to Patsy Bowen, Pamela Calhoun, Anthony Davis, Edward Booth, LaBeth 1963, and Crystal Woods. Thank you for being members in the fan club.